We're headed north down to Kennedy Canyon, and we're north of the West Walker Bridge, the footbridge. And we're in a great lodgepole forest. Amazing. Going downhill, we'll turn west up Kennedy Canyon, probably in 3 miles, 2-3 miles or so. So I'm trying to hustle on this downhill, as much sunlight as possible. Then we'll turn up, and there's a nice camp on one of the fords. Now, I'm sure there's 2 fords. I don't know. I thought there was 2 fords, you know. The map screwed up, the USGS map, so I'm going to go check it out. We're on our way. We're going to scout it out, kids. But in any case, there's a nice campsite on a ford in Kennedy Canyon, about halfway from the bottom to the top, which is maybe 1.5 miles, 2 miles length of Kennedy Canyon, so it's 3/4 of a mile up. And if I can, I'm going to make it over into the Kennedy Lake Canyon on the western side, facing side, from Kennedy Canyon on the eastern face, but we'll see. How out. See Meadow through the lodgepole. We're going around the perimeter of both. You guys certainly seem to be having fun. Walker Meadow and its inhabitants. Walker Meadow. We're in the forest alongside Meadow, running north and south between the West Walker River and Kennedy Canyon. And it's smoky, and there's fire clouds, and it smells burnt. Strange. So there's a fire somewhere. It's affecting the weather and the look and the feel. So, but we're heading through this meadow forest, and as you can see with the meadow, the forest is marching into it, as it did here. This is the PCT route. You can see many footprints, as opposed to the trail of the TYT we were on earlier, north of Sonora Pass through St. Mary's Pass. No footprints at all, no trail. So, short distance away, a wide variety of backpacking experiences. Alright, now we're at the foot of Hollywood Basin. As opposed to looking at it when we were coming down from a trail junction. See, we were at the Cinco Lake trail junction. We could see the white rock and the basin behind it. Well, now we can see the basin itself. So there you go, scramblers. Something to explore. Hey, look. Wouldn't have found the trail if it wasn't for the conveniently placed duck. Thanks, guys. That massive wash we just crossed should be Dry Creek. I didn't look at my map. If I remember correctly, it's Dry Creek. It's always dry. It looks like it just makes a big runoff gush once a year, or possibly perpetuates a little bit. Perseveres during the spring. but I've never seen it later than that. I can't recollect ever see it running anyway. So yeah, I was walking along here thinking, you know, it's like, imagine it's 1840. Man, you gotta be kidding. People bringing wagons up here, you know. Man, I'd want an axe, a couple of mules, about 200 pounds of flour, 100 pounds of beef jerky, a bunch of bullets, a couple of guns. Good buddies, a couple of good buddies. Patient, man, you know. Let's figure out how to do this. Let's get over this thing. You know, that's how you'd have to do this back then. These people just coming in with wagons. All right. All right. But it'd be a trip. You know, make an expedition. All right, so now we're heading over to the next east-west canyon, which will be Kennedy Canyon on this side. Kennedy Lake is the matching set on the west side. That's where the PCT turns west, and we should get there pretty quick. Talk to you then. Al. We're on the section of trail here, high above the West Walker, where it comes out of Kennedy Canyon, and going northbound, we're high up on the side of the ridge here, and we're going to cut into Kennedy Canyon high up, rather than going way down. And I swear to God, I was hiking through here a few years ago. Well, I was. And I saw something stashed down there. Right around here somewhere. It was like a bucket, a big bucket or something. I don't know what it was. I should have gone down and checked it out. I'm still looking for it now. I'm not sure what it was. And you see how we're high up on this hillside. Might be some horsepacker or hunter came down here and set up camp down there and had some stashed stuff. You know, not that I'm going to mess with it or nothing, but I just saw it and was like, hey, I wonder what that is. And since I'm usually pretty beat on the trail, and I was short on food and running fast, I didn't stop. I did not investigate. But, you know, you'll occasionally find stuff like that. Like one time I found like 50 pounds of food in a duffel bag, just sitting like 20 yards off the trail, kind of tore up. But, so I threw it up in a tree, where hopefully the rangers found it. Got the meadow down there. We should be bending around into Kennedy Canyon. Start heading up there, and we still got a couple hours of light left, so it must be 5:36, and it's not getting dark till I don't know, 8:20 now, 8:17. So I'm gonna see if I can get over on the western side of the crest tonight. We'll see. But see, that means I have to run down to Kennedy Lake. I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. I can see light ahead, so that means a low point in the crest, which means probably Kennedy Canyon, which if that's true, we're going to make the west side of the Sierra Flank. Now the PCTer would head south, or excuse me, continue heading north onto Levitt Peak. And, you know, I'd shoot for Latopi Lake. Beautiful place. Anyway, all right, now we've come traversed, ooh dear, we've traversed all the way from the West Walker Bridge. See him down there? And now we're about at the bottom of Kennedy Canyon, at least where trail cuts in, so we should be cutting in there right quick. And we got a deer friend down there. Hey, sweetie pie. Can you see him down there? Right there. Well, it's hard for me to see him through the camera, but we definitely got him there. flowing up there. It's not getting down here. And here we are at the base of Kennedy Canyon. We got to go around the shoulder here. We should be moving on up. Here's more Walker Meadow.